Chrishell Stause is calling out the People's Choice Awards for not letting her bring her partner G-Flip to the show as a +1. The show was last night and Chrishell was nominated for Best Reality Star. She says she was only allowed to bring a +1 if they were part of the cast of Selling Sunset. She took to Twitter late last night after the show. She says, "I am on the sauce a bit, so I'll probably regret this later, but People's Choice didn't allow me to bring my partner to the awards. I could only bring a +1 if it was a cast member. WTF? I'm sure this means I will never be nominated again, but honestly, F you." Every single cast member invited, and some had +1s. I was nominated for the Best Reality Star, and yet they said no. Again, F you. Her co-star Davina replied saying, "I wanted to bring someone too, but couldn't." Chrishell tweeted again saying, "I didn't know till I got there that everyone was invited, so WTF was the issue. She isn't in the country, so ended up not being able to go anyway, but we only realized that recently. Up until a few days ago, I was fighting to get them in, and only to see everyone invited, get the F out." She says, "If you're going to invite the whole cast of Selling Sunset, then why did my +1 have to be a cast member? Or otherwise told I do not get a +1. If no other cast invited, then that would make sense, but..." And she shared the gif of what was the reason. Chrishell says, "I get it, there are way bigger issues. But these are the things that people normally don't say out loud unless they have multiple correspondence receipts and have had one too many tequilas and don't give a F." She also replied to a fan who said, "Yeah, it's like they were hoping you would take a cast member, so then maybe that means 2 invitations become 1 or something and they have more space for others. Bizarre." Chrishell says, "Fine, but why would some have a +1 and not me who was individually nominated from the cast? I just really hate BS. Clearly what I was told was not the reason and no one tried to clear it up. I love the idea of the People's Choice, but this Hollywood game is effed." Another fan says, "You should ask them directly and tell us the answer, sweetie." Chrishell says, "Oh, I have. Putting it on Twitter was the very last result of an endless back and forth for weeks about it." It's important to note that her co-star Jason Oppenheim was able to bring a +1 who was not a cast member. This is his girlfriend. And Heather brought her husband Tarek. I know he's been featured on the show, but I don't know if he's considered an actual cast member. I don't think he is. But as Davina tweeted, she was also not given a +1, and Chelsea's husband wasn't there with her either. Let me know your thoughts down below.